Yes, His Royal Highness Sarki Abubakar Yusuf Sambo, Sarki House, Enugu State. That is Onyendu Ndugu, non Enugu State. Governor Nike Nkechukunyano, Senior Special Assistant on Special Duty. Kambia Solo. I was not smiling. Abayara Nancy Ugu, Itigosi, Ndwai Governor Enugu State, Abronye, Neme, KBC, Ke religion again. Onye, a true Nigeria called Enugu Bakamu, Moyen, Amara Zona Enugu State, about my state, and the governor, Egusigom, yes, na Onon Enugu Abro in vain.
Kawo soja daga Enugu ba ko Fatakol ya kashe mu na ƴan uwa don ku ji daɗi, ku kuma mu zura maku ido. Karnan Yahudawa ɗan luwaɗi ya ta buga maku takardu, kuma kacce sun je sun yi ɓanna, a faɗa mana abin da suka ci a watan 7 na rani, watan 6 da watan 2 aka kashe ɗan gashanu. Ga don Allah.
It's getting disgusting. What is the take as regards him appointing Fulani finally?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remember humble self, only Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson Nachi. What Peter Mbah has done is uncalled for. It is something that I never, the least expected of him. The worst ever that has never happened in the history of the Igbo land has happened. It has happened, and Mbah is the roots of this. Look at what happened. Look at the killing, the massacring of the farmers. No wonder a 16-year-old girl was raped last year around May, June. Last year, and by the 5 Fulani herdsmen. Peter Mbah, up to today, Peter Mbah did not do anything. Unknowingly to us that Peter Mbah is having an affair with the Fulanis. Secretly, now he has made it openly to us that he's having a secret affair with the Fulanis. And you know, it might be that who gave a pregnancy, who impregnated his mother, could be a Fulani man. Unknowingly to us, with what he has, what he has done now has shown to us that yes, of a truth, Peter Mbah, the governor of Enugu State, have a secret agenda that is yet to be revealed against the Igbos, against the IPOB, against the entire Southeast. That is what it means. You can see him appointing Usmanda Abubakar, the man who came from the lineage of Usmanda Manfodio, the man who brought jihadists, Fulanization, terrorists into Nigeria in 1914, and this is a man who tried to bring terrorist this thing, who tried to bring it down to the Igbos, and he died on the way. This is a man who from his lineage that have emerged again, been given an appointment as a special advisor. In other words, and I'm asking a question which I believe every other IPOB, every other Igbos indigenous will ask the same question. And this question is, does it mean that in Enugu State, no capable hand? In a whole Enugu State, as big as Enugu is, so Peter Mbah did not see any capable Igbo man in a Enugu State to give that appointment, to give that office. Even as that, there is no capable hand in Enugu State. Does it mean that there is no capable hand in Igbo land as a whole to give such an appointment that warranted him to go as far as bringing Usmando Fodio generation, with person of Usman Abubakar, to come and be the special advisor? It is a very big slap, my brother.
But do you not think that the man is capable of the
let me tell you, no. The man is not capable of anything. Take a look at Nigeria as a whole. These people are the people that have been ruling Nigeria. How far? That is what you will think. That is what you look at before giving an appointment to such people. And moreover, I want to ask again, have you ever seen a Fulani man as we stand now, who is Hausa man, that is a governor in Hausa, in the northern state? No Hausa man. Which of them appointed Hausa person, even as in the special advisor? None. Not to talk more of appointing Igbo man to be their special advisor in whichever office, regardless of anything. You can never see these Fulanis appoint Igbo man. Or did you see anyone? Have you ever seen anyone in the history of this country appointing Igbo man to be their special advisor, whereby they have never trusted Igbo man to become the president of Nigeria? But now, you can see Peter Mbah. That is to tell you there is something fishy that Mbah is yet to tell the Igbos. Mbah have an evil agenda against the IPOB and against Igbos. Igbo indigenous, especially more in that Enugu state. No wonder under his watch, look at how many farmers that was killed the other day. About 28 of them or more than that was, rescued from the hands of the Fulani elders, kidnappers, of which now they have employed their brother to be the special advisor. Now, what do you think that will happen? It is automatic a room given to Fulanis to invade the whole villages, to invade the whole Enugu state, and kill and vandalize their home and take up their properties and their resources. That is what it means. Mbah is telling Enugu people that he is a Fulani man. And the Fulani has appointed him and imposed him on you people in order to do what? For them to achieve their dream. Long time dream, awaiting dream of what? Islamizing Enugu state and capturing Enugu state, part of Igbos. For a very long time, they have not captured any part of Igbo. So they want to use Peter Mbah to capture Enugu state. And as at that time, Enugu was one of the oldest states in Igbo land. And it's even one of the strongest and, the biggest state in Igbo land. You understand? It was then, under the Civil War, Ojukwu was the serving governor of Igbos and in Enugu. Do you understand me? So that thing is the platform that the Fulanis, with Peter Mbah has planned to capture Enugu. But because once they capture Enugu, they have seriously, captured a serious place regard to Igbo land.
But with what is going on now, if the Enugu indigenous are not happy as regards this,
we are not happy.
Do you not think,
not just Enugu indigenous, Igbos entirely are not happy, which I am one of them. I am not happy.
But do you not think this will cause a tribal war between the Fulanis and the Southeast over there in the north? Do you not think they'll be so aggrieved as regards what the Igbo indigenous in Enugu they are saying that they don't want?
We don't want.
But the man is speaking Igbo.
See, my brother, don't you have Igbos that speak in Hausa? Are you trying to tell me that you don't have Igbos that speak Hausa? Why is it that they have not been given any appointment by the Fulanis, even in the north? Okay, now let me tell you, was it not here in the west here? The other day they were saying that they should not give Igbo any political position in Lagos State anymore. Then have you ever seen the western governor giving Igbo any political position in that kind of sensitive position? Have you seen that? But to look at Mbah, that is to tell you what I have said, that I am right and I'm confident in what I have said. Mbah have not, is yet to tell us or to prove to us his special mission concerning Enugu state, concerning the Igbos and in Igbo land. He have not actually, revealed whom he really is. He have not. He's just starting with what he has, done now. Show us that the Fulani is a Peter Mbah father. A Fulani man is Peter Mbah father. That is why he has given a Fulani such, sensitive and critical position in Enugu state, which has never happened before in the history of Nigeria.
Okay, but do you not think that they should give the man chance, number one? And number two, do you think that if this man is given chance, do you not think if the man performs, how do you think that the boys will feel?
Now listen and listen good. You are talking about performance and you are talking about giving chance. And now listen and listen good. Why is it that it's difficult for Fulanis to give Igbo man chance to rule Nigeria? Why is it that they are not seeing any competent person? Are you getting it? To rule Nigeria? Why is it that they are not seeing Igbo man as a citizen of this country? Why is it that they are always, find a way? Why are they posting Nnamdi Kanu poster all over in the north, chanting for his killing? Why? If this man, as you said, these people are thinking the way we are thinking, or they are reasoning the way we reason. Let me tell you, there is something that Pitamba is yet to understand about these Fulanis. You dare not give a Fulani man an opportunity. You dare not give them a space. You dare not give them chance. It's just a little twinkling of an eye. You will think they don't know what they're doing. They knows what they are doing. The people that are giving them space, which are the Northerners today, are crying. Mbah should learn from that. Go to Plateau State. They give them a chance. What is happening today? Go to Benue State. Go to Plateau. Go to Kwara. Go to Borno. Go to, many places in Kogi. They have taken over any opportunity you give to them. They will take it and they will occupy it, and it will be difficult. That is their hand. That is why I am, complaining. That is why I am not happy, which I believe that every other Igbo man and every other Biafran person, who watches this video or who hears that or who sees that, I believe the person will not be happy with Pitamba, because these people must not be given such huge opportunity. The little that you give to them in Enugu, go and check that place now. They have killed all the people around that place. So why should you give Sumanda Abubakar from the lineage of Sumanda Fodio opportunity of that kind of sensitive position? Mbah is about to sell Enugu indigene to the Fulanis.
Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. He can the Kanu now. That is something. He said his spirit is with Nnamdi Kanu, meaning that he is with Nnamdi Kanu in spirit. He is giving Nnamdi Kanu, let me tell you, 150,000% support.
Attention, what's your take as regards this?
Igbo na Kanu, Igbo spreading all over the world. Igbo na Kanu, Igbo expanding in Europe, in Asia, Antarctica, and Oceania. Igbo na Kanu, Igbophobia, because the Nigerian man, the Yoruba man, the Fulani man, the Hausa man, they hate the Igbos. We don't need to close them out again. Go and interview them all over the streets. They are haters of Igbo. Igbo na Kanu, anti-Semitism, anti-semantics. That's why Nigeria remain like this. Nnamdi Kanu is in the court today with Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. He can the Kanu now. That is something. He said his spirit is with Nnamdi Kanu, meaning that he is with Nnamdi Kanu in spirit. He is giving Nnamdi Kanu, let me tell you, 150,000% support. Ibrahim Traore, the man of the time, the man of this time. Let me tell you, a volcanic eruption that has taken the earth by force, especially the African continent. The political leaders, they want to annihilate the Africans. The poor Africans are suffering on daily basis. The privation of most of the infrastructural amenity, essential commodities, no food, nothing. And the political leaders, they don't want to know. All they know is stealing money, amassing wealth. Look, Nnamdi Kanu must come out. Even though, what are his charges? The charges have gone. Fresh charges are coming from Aso Rock and from Malami on daily basis, so that now Nnamdi Kanu will not come out. Is it like that in the other world? Is it embedded or enshrined in Nigerian constitution that charges after charges, charges after charges, charges after charges? Many AGF, Attorney General of Federation of many countries, are coming today to know actually what happened. That Supreme Court has set somebody free. Tinubu administration is still holding that person, releasing Igbo, his brother. Igbo na Kwane, tribal antagonism. Igbo na Kwane, a regime that is what? Tribal antagonism driven. This is the current tribal antagonism driven. That is what this regime is all about. Because Tinubu doesn't want Igbo man to breathe. Fulani man that is a visitor in Nigeria doesn't want Igbo man, the owner of the land. Yoruba, Igbo, Wari, Urobo, Efik, we are the owners of the land. Fulani doesn't want us to breathe. And because of certain politicians in Nigeria are collecting money from Fulani Janja weed to suppress their brothers in the southeastern, southwest, southern Nigeria. We are the one that will tell them the truth. We don't hide the truth. Truth is a remedy to wounded conscience. And we see it as a pill that could be taken by us on daily basis. We are taking that pill, the truth we are disseminating to the entire world. It is what is healing my mind. It's what is giving me the impetus and the dynamism to keep on talking on social media. I thank Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man has actually proven that Nnamdi Kanu is right. And Very Dark Man is coming out and he has come out. Nnamdi Kanu will today be released. Yes, finally. Executive has no right over the judiciary. But in Nigeria, the executive controls the legislative, controls the judiciary. That's why it's a monkey republic. Our federalism has gone. Nigeria as a federal state is gone. We don't operate federalism here. What we are operating here is some monkey people, monkey federal state, monkey federalism, ape federalism, or cuckoo, monkey. That's why we are getting monkey results. All our results here is monkey, baboon, chimpanzee, gorilla results. Modern machinery, which is government, is going on in Nigeria. No, it is not tenable. It's not achievable. It is not obtainable or practicable in Nigeria. What we are practicing here is tribal antagonism, tribal division, tribal hostility, tribal animosity is what is going on in Nigeria. Igbo they don't like you, Igbo. Ajus Okano, Charles Solunkudo. Hope was a Mbah, Mbah from Enugu. Kanu, listen. One fleef, neighboring states, the land of the southeastern Nigeria, Igbo. As long as you don't like Biafra, this land, Igbo land, will deny you. Igbo land will reject you. You all, I mention your name here. You can't do nothing. Igbo land will deny all of you. It was a prayer prayed by our elders some 2 years ago with offer. That's our tradition and culture. That anybody that turns his back on Biafra and you are an Igbo man, Igbo land will denounce you. Igbo land will curse you. Igbo land will swallow you. Igbo land will at least do justice to you. What happened to Abinadab Dotam and the other guy? When it was obvious that they were not abiding by the rules and regulations of Moses, the earth swallowed all of them. On the way to Canaan land, they keep on criticizing and protesting against Moses. Yes, the land swallowed them. It is not a history. It happened under the sun. And nothing is new today. What is obtainable, achievable, those many years, thousands of BC, is still achievable, obtainable, and possible today. The land of Igbo will swallow the enemies of the Biafrans. And I'm praising Nnamdi Kanu, Ngozi Odabueze, Simon Epanjoko, and myself, Rav Tresvant, who has been so consistent, advocating for Biafra ceaselessly, without fear. August, such bold step is very, very rare in Nigeria today. I praise myself. If you don't, do. Listen and listen good. Ibona Kwano, Nnamdi Kanu is going to court for the last time today.
But see us tomorrow.
It is against the law. It is a travesty of justice that someone was freed by court. Office of Asorok is still holding him. Office of Asorok is the one judging Nnamdi today with masquerade as testifiers. What has masquerade has to do with the living? Don't you know what masquerade portend in Africa? Portray in African tradition. It depicts spirit in the Monday demons. Testifiers as demons. Testifiers from Malami. Testifiers from Buhari. Testifiers from Tinubu. Testifiers from Asorok. So that Nnamdi Kanu will not go free. Ibone Kwame, therefore emancipation na Sabafo. It is running their stomach. And migraine headache will be their portion. See, prayer on the compound of Nnamdi Kanu is just a marriage, small thing. They would have pray and pray in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ to end these people. Enemies of demons shall die. All of them. No need of petting them. They don't pet demons. They don't want us to breathe. They will never breathe too. Oxygen will be very, very far away from them. Enemies of the Igbos. One and I have Jesus. That is my own take.
Things to know how he will present himself before the judge, James Omotosho, the chief judge, the chief judge of the matter. So as we speak now, my beloved, they are appearing in court, and was it not last week on the 14th? 14th of this very month, May, which they appeared in the court, and there was a serious cross-examination that Nnamdi Kanu legal team, cross-examine Nigerian masquerade, witnesses in the court of law under the watch of James Omotosho. And what was reigning that very day was a song, a special song of no, 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 no. What do I mean by no, 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 no? They say, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. You don't know, but you appear to bear witness. You are appearing in the court to bear a false witness. That is what it means. You are appearing in the court to bear a witness of what you know not. That means that Nigeria has paid these guys to come and bear witness. But what they thought that they are going to bear witness of was quite different from what they were being examined about. You see, and that was why they were singing a song of no, 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 I don't know, I don't know, and I don't know. Because the thing that they came with as an allegation against Nnamdi Kanu, was a case that have been thrashed out, issues that have been thrashed out before now, under the watch of Muhammadu Buhari, the kidnapper of Nnamdi Kanu. Are you hearing me? The man that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, all the cases that that he leveled against Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu defeated Muhammadu Buhari in the same court of law here in Nigeria. So the whole issues have been thrashed out, unknowingly to these masqueraders that paraded in the courts. Are you hearing me? So, and today is another edition. You understand? Today is another edition. There is going to be another cross-examination, which I know as Nnamdi Kanu legal team, including Nnamdi Kanu himself, has conquered Nigeria, because with the cross-examination, with the response of those masquerade people, masqueraders in the court, that shows that they knows nothing about what I have come to do, what to witness. So on that note, Nnamdi Kanu and the team, even the court, have already captured that side as what? As a winning point for Nnamdi Kanu. So today in the court, we are waiting to see, we are already watching, waiting to see Nnamdi Kanu, and that information already that is very close. But they are just preparing for him to come into court by 10 o'clock.
Okay, but we've seen Nnamdi Kanu's legal team so angry. They said Justice Omotosho must take action as regards, the Nigerian government and the Nigerian council, not putting the prosecution, the witness BBB, name in the list submitted to Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. They said his name was not there. Now they saw that he is not a DSS, witness, just like he said that he intervened in Nnamdi Kanu. But he just affiliated to a law firm, according to the investigation, that he is not a witness, that he didn't intervene in Nnamdi Kanu. Should Justice Omotosho take action against this move by the federal government?
Of course, Omotosho, not even Omotosho, because Omotosho is just a person, and Omotosho must act according to the law, because Omotosho is under the law, and he must, he is acting based on the law. So let the law have its way regard to this, because anything false witness is against the law, and they themselves have lied, and these are the elements of Nigeria instrument that Nigeria have presented. And on this note, Omotosho have the right to take legal action against those elements, the elements that knows nothing, that are not the DSS, that are not there when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, that has never for one day, a kind of have any conversation, interaction with the Nnamdi Kanu, but to have the confidence and the boldness because of the money that they have collected to appear in the court to do what? To deceive the court and to deceive the judge himself. It is against the law. Can you see that now that Nigeria has violated the law of the land, a country where the judiciary is working? In this note, those witnesses, masqueraders that come for witnesses must go to bar. They must go behind bar. They must not be allowed to scoff him, because the law needs to take its place. and the law must take its place because it is necessary. Let us have respect and let us have regard to the law.
Okay.
Let's add value so that we will have a little bit, respect from other bodies internationally.
Okay, but we've seen Imapa for come out and was so angry. Said anytime Kanu wants to go to the court, 2 days or a day before that day, we've seen the Nigerian media continue to spread lies, false information about Nnamdi Kanu. Even in Abuja, we saw flyers and posters of Nnamdi Kanu, being mocked. Flyers of Nnamdi Kanu there in Abuja being mocked. Do you think that the Nigerian government are purposely wanting to tarnish the image purposefully because they know who Nnamdi Kanu is?
Yes, they purposely want to tarnish his image, but it's quite unfortunate that they cannot succeed. And they are not going to succeed because before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu appearing in Nigeria or appearing in the court, the world have already known whom he is before he came to Nigeria. His integrity has already stand even before Nigeria and before the constitution and before the law.